Hello children, hope you all are fine and safe in your homes. Okay, so in today's class we are going to learn a new topic, that is letter writing. Okay, so before starting the class, since we have, that we have completed midterm examination, so after that we are going to start a new topic now, and I hope you will cope up with me, because this is quite tough, but I'll make it easy to learn the letter, how to write a letter. Okay, so children, before starting the class, what you have to do: sit in a comfortable position, don't bend your back, make sure you have your textbook and notebook with you and whatever you want for the video classes, and be away from all kinds of sounds and disturbances. Okay, so after that we'll start the class now, children. Okay, so as you can see on the board that we are going to learn today the application for leave. That means what, children? See, if you want to in a school, suppose if you consider our school, if you want to take a leave for 4 days, 5 days, 1 week or 2 weeks, maybe you are sick, or maybe you are going to attend your relative's marriage or some, okay, it may be any kind of reason. You have to pre-inform us, isn't it? You have to write a letter. So that is what we are going to learn today. Procedure to write a leave letter. Okay, application for leave to the principal. How to write a letter. Okay, what and all should be there, and how you should make it in a procedure way. Okay, today we are going to learn that, how to write an application letter. So you understood now why you need it. Not only for leave, children, even if you want any form or transfer certificate, you have to write a formal letter. Same, this letter is not only for leave. Okay, subject may be anything, topic may be anything, but procedure is same for formal. Maybe for teacher, maybe for principal, maybe for headmistress, whoever it is. Okay, children. So I have written the overview, what and all should be included. Application for leave. See, first thing you have to mention is date. First thing you have to mention is date. Then to address, which actually two you should not write, but for your understanding I have written. To means to whom you are going to write a letter. So first is date, and after that to whom you are going to write a letter: to the principal, isn't it? And then school name and the place you have to write here. And then immediately after that writing, you have to write subject. Subject is nothing but it's a one-line heading, children, because see, before starting question answers, we are going to write now in a heading: answer the following questions. That means what, you have to answer the questions. Similarly, what a letter will contain, what things you are going to write in letter, first you have to mention in subject. So what kind of letter is this? It's a leave letter. So requesting for granting a leave, or you can write a simple way you can write, subject is a leave application. So this letter is a leave application. Children, subject is very important, because it is a main part of the letter. Whoever sees the letter, first he will see the subject, what this letter contains. It is a leave letter, or it is a transfer certificate letter, or you're requesting for any form or any mass card or something. Okay, so first subject is very important. Are you getting? Subject will be a leave application. Next, sir or madam. This depends on whether your principal is male or female. Okay. Okay. Then here, what lines I have put? The 3 lines. That is the main content, like body of the letter. Like if you tell like my name is so and so, and I'm studying in first standard or second standard, and I want leave since I'm suffering from fever or something. All those things what I told you, you have to write here. Okay, in 2 lines or 3 lines you have to write. I'll show you the proper letter. Okay, children, this is the procedure. After what comes what. Okay, and after writing the body of the letter, you have to write at the last yours obediently or yours faithfully, your signature, name, class and roll number. Okay, if you write your name, class, roll number, it will be easy, no, to identify which child needs leave, isn't it? Are you getting? So I'll show you in the now next I am going to show you the proper letter. This is the procedure, children. First you have to write date. What you have to write? Date. Next you have to write to whom you are going to write the letter, to the principal. Then you have to write subject. After that, sir or madam. Then you have to write the content, what reason you are going to write for the leave, and then yours obediently, and you have to end with your name, class and roll number. This is the procedure. Are you getting? Did you understand, children? This is the procedure, how to write a letter. So I am going to show you the proper way, okay, in the book. Okay, children. Okay, children. As I taught you the procedure, like what to write and how to write it. Okay, so it is there. This is one example. It is there in your textbook. Okay, I'll explain you. So as per the procedure, what we have learned. Okay, so as per the procedure, what we have learned, the first thing is date. Okay, children, the first thing is date, and next principal, name of the school, and the place, isn't it? So here they have given August 10 and 20 excesses. They have not mentioned the year. Then the principal, Nehru Public School, New Delhi. So as per the procedure, first date you have to write, then to whom you are writing the letter, to the principal, name of the school, and the place. This is for application leave, isn't it? Application for leave. Then what I told you, after leaving one line, you have to write subject, which is very, very important, which will show you the proper like what is the purpose of writing a letter, that is a leave application. Then sir. Okay, then this is the reason, children. So you can see here carefully. I fell from my bicycle yesterday and injured my left leg. I can't attend school because I am unable to walk. Kindly grant me leave from August 10 to 13. So this is the letter which I have written on August 10. Since he has fell from the bicycle yesterday and he won't leave for 3 days, isn't it? 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 4 days he won't leave, including 10th. He's writing letter on 10th and he won't leave for 4 days since he has got injured. He has got hurt from falling because of he fell from the bicycle. Are you getting? This is a simple reason he has given. After that, leave one line. Yours obediently, signature, name of the student, class, roll number. Okay, if you don't know the signature, just write your name. No problem. Okay, this is the example, children. Example given in textbook. Okay. Okay, this is the example given in textbook. So now I will show you another one. Similarly, just changing the date and the school name and all. We'll put our school name and let's see the example now. Okay, children. Okay, now see for application for leave. This is how you can write it in your book. November 6th, today's date I have put November 6, 2020. The principal, Sidiksha School of Excellence, Mulbagal. Okay. Subject, a leave application is a subject. Madam, same content what is there in the same reason what is there in the textbook. I fell from my bicycle yesterday and injured my left leg. I cannot attend school because I am unable to walk. Kindly grant me leave from November 6th to 10th. Okay. Next, yours obediently. I have written Jaspal name itself. You have to write your name, signature, name, class, roll number. Are you getting? Take down into your notebook. Okay. You can take down in your notebook with your name and your class and your roll number. Are you getting, children? Okay. Okay, children. So after practicing letter and how to write it, take down in your book and practice the procedure. That's very, very important. Okay. So children, now in this video only we are going to learn another topic, that is describing persons. So describing a person. Okay. So for example, let us take, what is this, children? It's a ball. Okay. I'm going to tell me something about this ball. How it looks, what shape it is, what color it is, for what it has been useful, isn't it? What types of balls will be. Okay. So first what you are going to tell, if I show you this thing, this is a ball. Okay. So this is round in shape and it is blue in color, and there are a lot of cartoons also in this, isn't it? So first thing I told, the name of this thing. It is a ball, isn't it? And its shape is round. And next I told the color. What color it is? Blue color, isn't it? And why we use it? To play. We use ball to play. And there are many types of balls like football, volleyball, isn't it? There are many types and like textures over there. It's a simple example, children. So similarly, like how I describe this ball, you have to describe a person. Describe a person or describe yourself. So describing a person, so first you learn how to describe yourself. Okay? So it's not like a shape and all, you don't have to say it. You have to, if I tell you to describe tell me about yourself, describe yourself. What do you have to first say? Your name. So first thing what you are going to say about yourself? Name. Next you are going to say pet name. Your pet name. Then your father name, mother name. And then you are going to say which class you are studying. Then which school you are studying. Your likes, dislikes, what you like to eat and drink. And here what you don't like to eat and drink. And then what you want to be. What you want to become when you grow up. This is the simple things how you can describe yourself, children. Are you getting? This is the simple procedure. Okay. So, apart from this, there are many other things like favorite color, favorite teacher, or favorite food. There are a lot of things. So, describing a person means first you should learn from yourself. Describe yourself. Okay, so my name is so and so, and what is your age, and which school you're studying, or which class, or which is your favorite subject, who is your favorite teacher. All these things about yourself, isn't it? Similarly, if I tell you to describe a teacher, okay, so that particular teacher, if I say, if I tell you a maths teacher or English teacher or EVS teacher, if I tell you to describe a teacher, you will say what you are going to say, especially person, children. What I have told you, the example is a thing. The thing, it can't talk, it can't walk, isn't it? It's a thing, it's not a person. This is an example I have shown you. But here you have to describe a person. If you want to describe a person like a teacher or doctor or engineer, first you have to tell the name of them, isn't it? So if I tell you your EVS teacher or computer teacher or maths teacher, just tell first name. Obviously they don't, you may not know their pet name. So there's a procedure, children, for different person, different things you have to describe. This is for your description. If I tell you to describe yourself, you have to tell your name, you have to tell your pet name, father name, mother name, class, school, likes, dislike, and what you want to become. Okay. If I tell you to describe your teacher name you have to tell. Then after that, which subject she takes? Subject. Isn't it? You have to tell the name, you have to tell the subject. Isn't it? So after this, then what else she teach you apart from subjects? Maybe like other activities what she teaches you, children, like drawing, dancing, coloring, isn't it? Other activities what she teaches you, what your teacher will teach you, like extra activities, you have to mention that, isn't it? What you learn from her, isn't it, children? Yeah, and you can tell her nature also. She is very smart, she is very talented, she teaches very well, her English is very good, or her personality is like her way of talking or teaching, that is very good and very impressive, isn't it? Okay, her way of teaching is good. That's what you can describe in nature. How she handles you, how she pampers you in the class when you take good marks, how she encourages you, all this stuff. In nature you can write encouragement, you can write like encouragement, motivation. Okay, she motivates you to do new things or to come and speak near the board, isn't it? So like this, if you take doctor, name of the doctor, what doctor he is, how he treats his patient, his behavior, his appearance also you can say. Okay, like tall, short, fat, thin, like that also you can tell. But main important things are this. If you learn this, so this much is enough for you. Okay. See, so this is for your example I told you. Okay, so I want you to learn how to describe yourself. Okay, children, this is very important. You have to learn how to describe yourself. Name, pet name, father name, mother name, class, school, likes, dislike, and what you want to become. So children, in your textbook, there is a column given and you have to fill that. Okay, page number 78, they have given my name, my pet name, my age, my birthday, when your birthday comes, class, school, class teacher, favorite food, favorite color, favorite game, and your best friend. This column you have to fill. Okay, fill by yourself. Okay, this column you have to fill by yourself. So I'll teach you in a, okay children, so I'll not only this, I'll tell you the correct procedure what and all to write, and then you do this activity. Okay, now we'll see the procedure to write. Children, so as I told you about how to describe a person, I am describing about yourself. Here, Zahir is a school boy, and he was asked by his class teacher to write a short description of himself. Okay, Zahir is writing about himself. His pet name is Zahu. Father a government servant. Mother is a school teacher. He is 8 years old, and his birthday. Okay, when it is, and what he likes he has written, and what he want to become, and his class and school, and what he don't like. Okay, likes and dislikes what he have written. So this is the point wise, children, point wise he has written, but you can write it in the column wise also. Like name is given another side, you have to write it. Name Zahir, pet name Zahu, father and mother what they are doing, class, school, as I told you what and all, the basic information you have to write about yourself. Okay, likes, what you like to play cricket, read books, and what you don't like, watching TV, drinking milk, and what he wants to become, a doctor. This is the very basic information about any student. Okay, any child like you have to tell it. Okay children, see here, this is the activity for you. Okay, so they have already given in column my name, that means you have to write your name, your pet name, your age. My age is your, it means it's all about you. Okay, my age, birthday, class, school, class teacher, who is your class teacher, and your favorite food, your favorite color, and your favorite games what you play, and your best friend name. All it is about you. So only they have given my name, my pet name, my age, because it is everything is about you. Even in the heading they have given collect similar information about yourself. So you should write only about yourself in the following table, then use it to write a short paragraph on yourself. So it's no need to write short paragraph, just fill the table. Okay, this is the activity for you. Just fill the table, your name, your information, birthday, class, school, class teacher, and your favorite food, color, games, and your best friend name. Okay children, you can write 1, 2, any 2 to 3 if you have more best friends. Okay, so this is the activity for you. Along with this, learn the letter, write it in your book and learn it, and do this activity. Thank you.